Oh, I was muttering under my breath. It's
Okay.
not. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for the heads up.
Are we? Well, hang on. Are you even ready? Are you ready to record? Okay, just checking. Um, I mean, does anyone else want to do the recap? Hang on, are you even ready? Or are we just gonna have this be lock thing?
Could have it be a lock thing.
I would just pass this right over here to you.
Yeah.
Okay, then go ahead. Good timing, Wolfgang. Wolfgang. Yeah. So we can pick up there. It's lunchtime.
Now I know before we had gotten off the last time, I think it was me and Locke or me and Kyrian finished our spells for like lunch and like later on in the evening.
Right. Right. Can't work on any. I mean, it is understood that that's what you will be doing this afternoon.
Yes. So yeah. But oh no, Court. I think she had already done that. Helped Kyrian with the loot though. Or learning how to do the loot.
Yeah, you gave me advantage. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, do we want to just skip, or do you guys want to? I think that Locke was getting ready to talk to Kyrian. So we can just keep fast forward unless there's something that anyone else wanted to do.
Well,
Unless Indy, if you wanted to do anything. Oh, okay. You good.
I'm good to skip. I don't have anything to do for a while.
I just know Corlin would have been preoccupied learning her spell, so there's really not much.
Yeah, Kirian will just
Yeah.
be practicing on his new instrument.
You said last time that so Indy only said it was her that had broken into the room,
Yep.
She took credit for it.
but he doesn't know that Corlin was there too.
Yeah. Kirian has no idea. Kirian just, as far as Kirian knows, Indy broke into the room and there was nobody else that did.
Oh no, never mind. Okay. Corlin's too stupid to realize that he doesn't know. I rolled on it, and I rolled a 1.
Oh no!
I was like, does she understand? Like, does she see that, oh, he's treating her like normal? Like, he doesn't know that she, also did shit. But no, she's oblivious. She doesn't know. She's just gonna go on like it is.
Okay.
These what it is.
It rolls around to nighttime.
Okay.
I mean, unless Indy's not. I'm listening. I won't be able to talk for a bit. All right, she said just keep going. That's fine. Guys go to sleep.
Yeah, if you want us to roll for our thing. I mean, I was just going to ask if we should roll for the skills that we're doing. I think I was the only one who had enough that I should be rolling, but
You already did though. You worked with Corlin.
I can only do it once.
If you want to, sure, you can roll again.
I mean, if I can, it's okay. It's just that's what he was going to do in the afternoon when they're all working on their spells.
Go ahead and roll. Don't add your proficiency modifier, but do add your charisma.
Okay. And just mark it down.
Yeah.
I got an 18.
Okay. They do. Okay.
My God, we are so rude. Did we even ask you how your first day on the job went? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. That's true. That's true. Oh God. Well, okay. Okay, that's a lot. Oh, what's that?
Wait.
No! I'll feel better.
Yeah. Is Piper okay?
Oh, honey.
Jeez.
Okay.
Okay. You all go to sleep. Portland, you have a dream.
Dream.
Mm-hmm. You are a wolf.
Ooh.
And you are in the forest. It is not a familiar forest, but you are in the forest. Near. Trying to describe it. It is fairly heavily wooded, but not so much that you can't kind of see around. You are near a stream, and you can kind of tell in front of you that you're like near the foot of a mountain. Like there are kind of rolling hills kind of ascending near you. Once again, this is you can choose what you would like to do. You can smells like it smells like it's kind of brisk, like in the winter where you breathe in and your nose hairs freeze. Like that's kind of what you're getting. And then just kind of dark, kind of peaty forest smells. If you're not focusing on anything particular, what would you like to do?
Well, I get okay. Then I want to focus on identifying if there are any other smells, like specifically, like around.
Okay. As a wolf, you can roll with advantage. So go ahead and roll. And add your perception. I know that you are not a wolf in real life, but
Oh, thank God! I rolled a 1 and a 20.
so nat 20.
Oh damn! Yeah.
Okay.
With my perception, which is a +0, so 20.
It's a nat 20 though, so that's good.
Yeah.
There is a smell that catches your attention. You are unfamiliar with it, but it's kind of unique. And the one thing that you notice is that regardless of where you are, something about it, you're kind of getting like up towards the mountain. This scent that you can't identify, but also like a hint of like an ocean breeze, like that kind of salt seaweed smell.
That's weird. I want to chase after that.
Okay. You run in that direction. I'm actually going to give you the stats. I'll post them.
What?
No, just for a wolf. Just so you, like, we will add. I know that they have advantage on scent and hearing checks, but They didn't know what their for the purposes of this, I mean, well, let me just look and see actually. I'll have you I guess you're not going to really need any of this. Just you get advantage on hearing and smell.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think any of this you really need. They don't have anything. They have pack tactics, but you're a lone wolf. Woo.
Oh,
uh, so you follow it further and further up the mountain. As you come out of the forest and out of the tree cover, it is cold. As though it was like in wintertime. I mean, you see maybe a light dusting of snow. And you come to the mouth of a cave.
is there like anything around the outside of the cave?
There are there is kind of lush green moss. It almost looks like, I mean, like a carpet of it, kind of outside on either side, and it kind of climbs into the mouth of the cave. Other than that, no.
Okay, but the smell is strongest, like going into the cave.
It is in the cave.
Okay, I'm going in.
Okay. You go in. It is not dark. For a moment, you think that it's going to be because it looks dark from the outside, and you kind of go in, but then you blink your eyes, and there is a soft glow in front of you, around the corner, like the cave turns, and so you can't see what is giving off the light, but you can see kind of soft, kind of moss green, almost something like that, I guess, glow.
Okay. Um, do I before I go like any further in, do I hear anything like inside further in?
You can roll perception with advantage.
Okay. 15.
You don't, but you feel like you should. Like there's something that's just kind of pricking at the edge of your consciousness, but you don't know what it is.
Oh. Okay, I keep going.
You go in. Yeah, you go in further. As you go around the corner, the glow is still like out of sight. Like it's just a very windy cavern. And it's still there in front of you. You can still see. But it is you don't see what's giving the light off.
That's weird. Um, and the smell is still like pretty strong in here of that seed, salty, blah. Oh no, did my thing fuck up?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Discord's been like
I'm-
fucking with me.
Nope, I'm muted.
Oh,
I answered you and forgot I was muted. The sea smell is actually getting stronger as you go further into the cave.
That's good.
But then you can't see anything yet, but there's still that scent that you caught earlier of something you're unfamiliar with. That they appear to be two different things, because that's not particularly changing, but the further into the cave you go, the more it smells like you're near an ocean.
And this is in the mountain, right?
Yep, you're not super high up at the mountain, but you're a ways up. Like, you're fully in the mountain, out of the forest, out of the foothills.
Okay.
And in like a cavern, kind of wandering, and it's just kind of twisting and turning, and every time you go around a corner, the light is around the next corner.
Okay. And inside, like, the cavern is now like gone through a little bit. Is it still like there's like moss and stuff in here?
Yeah, there still is.
Okay. Good. Just keep going.
It's kind of spread onto the floor, almost like a
Okay.
carpet. Very lush, soft. Your footsteps were quiet to begin with, but they are softer now. You keep going. The smell of the ocean is stronger, and every time you go around a corner, you see that glow, but it is never within sight.
Okay. Well, this is.
And you are going up. Not a lot, but the caverns are kind of ascending a little bit.
Okay. If I look behind me, I mean, is it dark that way?
It is. Yeah, the
Okay.
only what you have is whatever that is in front of you.
Okay. I've gone a little bit further now. Can I try to listen for anything else again?
Sure, go ahead and roll another perception check with advantage.
Okay.
And you can add a +1. That's actually what the wolf would be.
It's a 15 again.
Okay, there's something again, and you don't know what it is. But there is something that you that you kind of like deep down you know is there, but your conscious brain doesn't know what you're missing out.
I'm gonna howl.
Say that again.
I'm gonna howl.
You're gonna howl. You howl. It echoes. But you notice that the echo in front of you doesn't echo in a way like it doesn't echo back as quickly as you expected it to. Like, you get instant reverberation from right next to you, and then in front of you it does echo, but it just takes a while. And it's much softer than you would expect.
Weird. Uh, to do. Uh,
Say that again?
you think I'll just make random noises?
Okay.
I'm. Oh no! I'm just gonna run towards the wall.
So you're running towards the light?
Yeah.
You round the corner, and as you round the corner, the pathway rapidly widens. You kind of come sprinting around the corner, into what you might first think is a gigantic cavern. But it isn't. You are, way up high in the mountains. There is a covering of snow. And the moss is underneath that. Like, you see the moss kind of transitioning, being covered by the snow, the edge of the snow there. It is wide open. You are up significantly higher than you would have thought that you would be. And it is a full moon.
Ooh. Okay. Is there any
Yeah, you
one up
see,
here?
you see a woman walking across the lake in front of you. Or at least what appears to be a woman, I guess. It is slender, doesn't have kind of the physique of a man. It might not be a woman. It just could be a very slender man. But just kind of a willowy figure. They are walking across the water, towards an island at the center of the lake.
Okay.
And they are green and they are glowing.
Green.
They are that soft green light appears to have been coming from this person.
I'm gonna woo at them.
Sorry. They glance back and then keep walking over to the little island in the lake.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the edge of the lake.
Okay. The smell of salt water is very strong.
Oh. Can I see, is the water, pretty clear that I can see through it? Or is it really cloudy?
It is easy to see. It's actually quite bright out because of the moon.
Is there anything weird looking in there?
Roll perception, but just regular perception. So +1 because you're a wolf.
Okay. Ooh, 7.
Okay. You notice that the floor of the ocean, or of the, it's not ocean, of the lake is probably smoother than you would expect for it to be. But there doesn't appear to be anything in there.
I'm gonna put a paw over it and see if I can walk on the water like the green figure's doing.
Okay. You step down into the water.
Yeah, that's what I figured it is. Okay. And the figure, are they on the island now?
They have gotten onto the island and they've sat down in structure that, I mean, they're sitting on something. Like you can't really see; it's a ways away.
I'm gonna get into the water and start doggy paddling.
Okay. It's cold.
Yeah.
And you doggy paddle. You wolfy paddle, and yeah, in reasonable amount of time, you make your way over there.
Shake it off.
You do.
Okay.
Your hair is sticking out all over the place. Your fur is sticking out all over the place. But it is significantly. I mean, wolves have that undercoat that like lasts.
Oh yeah.
So you're fine.
Uh.
And you see this island is made. It's very small. It is made of some sort of green material that is kind of reminiscent of crystal. So this figure, which is very you're not sure if it's a woman or a man, and very just kind of agendered looking, very slender, very graceful when they were moving before. They're still glowing. Around them, the whole island is kind of glittering and undulating in ways that are kind of very visually overwhelming. They are sitting on a seat that appears to be. I mean, it looks as though it was probably carved out, and it is made out of the same material, just kind of sitting there. And they beckon you over.
I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna sit next to them. Or in front of them, whichever's.
And either one, they smile. And then you hear a voice, even though the mouth does not move. It is a very soft voice. Again, doesn't particularly sound like a man or a woman. And the voice says, "Well, I didn't expect you to be here so soon, but it's sometimes hard to keep track of time. Thank you for coming."
Yeah, where is this? What's going on? And who are you? You're oh whoa, whoa, whoa. Can I like think say it since they're you know
can.
okay.
I'm sure you have many questions. I'm afraid at this time I can't answer them.
Ooh.
I myself don't have all of the answers, or I have things that I feel are true. But I do not have, I'm not certain. A lot of times when you see things like this, it's true for a moment and then it isn't. But I do have one thing I need for you to try very hard to remember for me. Can you do that?
I'll nod her head.
I need you to find the moons. And you see behind her the moon has gotten larger. It is almost it's taking up good half of the sky at this point, and you hadn't noticed it before. And it is not a normal moon color. It's giving off light. The light is more of a yellowish color. And the moon is kind of a golden brown, kind of brassy color almost. Kind of mottled. I mean, like there are darker brown sections. But it gets larger and larger and larger until you have a hard time seeing anything else. And you hear one last echo of that voice saying, "Find the moon." And then you wake up, yeah, in your bed. I mean, the bed that you are sharing with Indy.
Yeah.
I want you to make a charisma save. I will say this. As you wake up,
Uh-huh.
you notice at first you think it's sort of like when you I don't want to call it afterglow. I don't think that's the right word. But like when you look at something that's bright and then you turn away and there's like an echo of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it isn't. It's sort of a green moat, and it kind of descends into your upper chest, like right by your collarbone. You can roll with advantage, but I want you to roll a charisma save.
Okay. Uh. Oh my god. 19.
Okay. You remember a voice, a soft, kind of mysterious voice saying, "Find the moon." Um, and then as that comes to you, you see just a small, uh, sort of very faint kind of poof of magical energy. And the moat is expended. It is in the middle of the night at this point.
Okay, if it's the middle of the night, I'm gonna jump out of bed and run outside.
Okay. You run outside. It is snowing, just lightly.
Look up in the sky, is the moon there?
The moon is there.
I found the moon.
You get the feeling that that's maybe not what the voice meant. And then you remember one other thing about your dream. That thing that you had that was on the edge of your senses the entire time. It suddenly clicks what that was. You wake up next to Indy, who is asleep and breathing just very slowly. And you realize the entire time you were going through that cave, there was a very, very slow, very deep breathing sound that was so slow that it almost didn't register. So you remember the breath of a very large creature and that you need to find the moon. And you would also be, you would remember what that moon looked like, the other one. So you know
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay. Corlin's gonna go back inside. Probably, she's probably cold. She's in, little small clothes. And she's just probably not gonna go back into the room and go to sleep. I think she will just sit in the common area. The yeah.
Family room,
Huh?
like family room.
Yeah.
Wait,
And she's just like right in here, right? Those are like chairs and stuff.
yep, yeah, you could sit there.
Yeah. And she's going to contemplate.
And there are footrests. Those are not a good representation. Those are just the best thing I could find that wasn't a recliner because recliners don't exist.
Yeah.
But they're actually comfy chairs and there's footstools. So you could definitely, if you're one of those people that can sleep in a recliner, you can sleep in those chairs.
But she doesn't want to sleep. She just wants to sit there and think.
Okay. All right. The rest of you get a full night's rest. Corlin, you will take a point of exhaustion.
That's okay.
And oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Back. That's okay. And it's the morning. I'm assuming Locke is going to get up first. Yes. Yeah, you get up around 3. It would be leave at 3. You want to get up before then, like 2:30? Okay.
It's insane. Sorry. How do they know to get up? There's no alarm clocks. That's true. Or is there like handles that are like? Yeah. I had a weird fucking dream. I was a cool ass wolf. I saw a cool ass thing, and I saw. I'm supposed to find the moon. I found the moon, but apparently that's the wrong moon. So I'm trying to figure out what it all means. But now I gotta find the moon. Yeah. Something was breathing. I don't know. It was weird. Like, what other things are called the moon though? The moon is already seen the moon. How am I supposed to find something else that's already the moon? That's right, you're going to work. Okay, yeah. You have fun. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. I don't know because you know. Okay, yeah, I can do that. You have a good day.
Okie dokie. We'll start with everybody else today. What is everybody else doing? You guys come out and you do see Orlin in the chair, at least to begin with, I believe.
The bed is fine. It was perfect. I just gotta find the moon.
What depends when you're getting up? Well, it's winter, so that's later. I mean, you're getting up at 7. It would not be visible at the moment. It is snowing. There is kind of some cloud cover.
Apparently, it's not that moon. I gotta find a different moon, but it's called the moon, and I gotta find it. And I go into detail about, yeah, all of that. And so, yeah, I gotta find the moon. Yeah, I'm too stupid to figure this out. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Maybe we'll see. I'm the kind of like you gotta put it in front of me for me to understand. Like once I understand it, I get it, and that's all fine and dandy. But if it ain't in front of me, cryptic thinking, it's just it's not for me. It's not for anyone in the clan. Like we're just not them type of people. Um, I mean, obviously, the Wild Mother is just a beacon of just amazingness, and she is our light. But, I mean, there's really nothing else within that. And I don't think there was anything moonlike or shiny back at the grove, so. No, no, no. Because she's beautiful lady, and this person was a person, but I don't know what or who or when. All them things. You know what? Yeah, you're smart and pretty savvy with that. If you know anything about the moon, then yeah, that would help a lot. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Okay. Tyrion,
Yes.
what you doing?
I think when Kyrian gets up, he just grabs something to eat, and then I don't really know if he said anywhere specific. He just kind of said probably in the basement and work on his Lear. Actually, no, never mind. I forgot. Someone broke into his room. He'd go back to his room.
Wait, if he comes out and Corlin sees him, Corlin wants to ask, Kyrian, do you know anything about the moon?
Do I know anything about the moon? It's big. It's in the sky.
Yes.
What do you? Can you be more specific, maybe?
I gotta find the moon. And I remember it smelled like. She looks at him just like it smelled like you.
Well,
And
now,
it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying that that's just what it smelled like. And I was told to find moon. It was big old yellow.
hang on. Slow down. Just woke up. Got me fucking with riddles.
That's what I'm saying.
So it smelled like me. I'm assuming you mean like the sea.
Well, yeah.
Is that what you're getting at? You know,
Yeah.
I have I don't smell like ocean water. I have very nice cologne.
That's
Well,
what you put on top of it, but underneath it all.
DM, do I know? Would Kyrian know of any gods or goddesses associated with the moon? I don't know if that's. I know the moon is kind of a big symbol for sailors, but I don't know how that translates to your world.
You can roll. I mean, you would know Saloon because you're friends with Locke.
I would know what? What was that?
Saloon, you're friends with Locke. You'd know that was kind of his thing.
And she is
The goddess of the moon.
nice. Okay. I mean, you should probably honestly ask Locke. You know, Balloon.
I mean,
Goddess
I
of the
did
moon.
ask him, and he really didn't understand it either. It was also like super early in the morning, so maybe I'll ask him a little bit later. But
So let me get this straight. You were a wolf.
I was a wolf, yes.
You saw
In all forms of physical.
you saw a woman / man / maybe neither in the middle of a lake.
I saw a person.
Right.
Yes.
Like a okay.
They're very graceful and thin, and they glowed. It was very interesting.
I mean, the wolf part definitely catches my ear.
Why?
You know, find the moon, wolf. You've heard the stories. I mean,
No.
never heard stories about people who turn into wolves when there's a full moon.
No, that sounds very cool. Very interesting, though.
Sure. I don't know. I'll think on it. See if I can come up with anything else. But I still think Locke is probably your best bet.
Okay, well, thank you. If you need help with your loot, you let me know. I'm just gonna be thinking about the moon.
All right.
She's just not a smart lady.